Yo, I want to give thanks to the D2E network and all the hard work they've been putting in all year long with so many interviews, so many events, so many projects. I want to give thanks. I want to make sure when I give thanks, y'all know clear that I'm giving it from the heart and I'm trying to be on no I'm not trying to be on no miserable shit going into 2006 for the people out there. My blue my fans already know how I flex, so I don't have to repeat myself on that. But I got to give thanks to my network and how many shows my network's been putting on for folks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people don't get me till it's too late sometimes. You know what I mean? And I try to play fair with folks. You know what I'm saying? I try, but I gotta look at it from where I learned it from. You know what I mean? My surroundings grew me up. So that real OG vibe, yeah, it could be what I'm trying to explain to the kids that it's not what you guys see on TV. It's not what you're seeing on the net. You know what I'm saying? The revolution will not be televised. That's a fact. So I just look at it like this. I give thanks that I'm breathing, even though most of my blessed homies are not around me. I'm thankful for the new people that I'm coming across that are also extending their information out to me, being a media correspondent for the Down to Earth Network. And I give thanks for those things there. You know what I mean? I want to say thank you to Dwayne Morgan coming on my show. You know what I'm saying? I want to give thanks to Faison Gray who came on my show, Tara Moretta who's been on my show. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at it that way. I gotta look at Big Mama 416, been on my show. You know what I'm saying? Villa, been on my show. And I could tell you, I bump their music right now currently. I don't know about the rest of these guys out here who are claiming pod people and beefing and ting. And you're probably asking yourself, man, I thought this guy was gonna come in on a rant like heavy. Nah, internationally, I gotta give props to like Crystal Poppins. I gotta give props to fucking the Kitty Red. I gotta give props to 252. 52 52. If you don't know who she is, you're not listening to Caribbean music right now. You're soft. You know, officially 5-2. Shoot, y'all need to check in on that. I want to give blessings to like great promoters like SK Promo's been on my show. Up and coming heavy duty artists representing Toronto been on my show. But on my network's had everybody in the city. That's why we're looking to change the energy going forward. That's why we looking to give y'all folks the Prince Beats Awards. As much as y'all are looking at it like, why are we bigging up Prince Beats? Why are we using Prince Beats? Maybe because he has 416 in his name. Who knows? Who gives a care? It could have been any director right now. I can name thousands of directors in my city right now that I feel like they should have. They should have no problems walking into a bank and say, yo, I want to start my own production company. But because the city will give them the excuses that we got to give money to some foreign country, they're going to give the excuses that a man who's building tiny homes, tiny homes, is a problem. You know what I need to know, people? If your officials are telling you that helping something or someone is breaking the law of some sort, the people who voted that person there need to get lynched too. Because down in the south of the border, they be lynching my fellow Nijis, and they're not giving up answers to the family. Feels a lot like Toronto. A lot like Toronto. Like, over policing already? Do we not remember 5 years ago what was happening, 6 years ago what was happening, and 10 years ago when people like me was complaining about the healthcare and there's a problem, even though we claim it's free? Come on, folks. I'm trying to support those that are supporting those human beings. You know what those are. Now, at some point in time, I don't know. It had to be before I was born. We human beings became very, 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 very soft. And I say soft because there's not enough of us standing up for the little guy, the boy that doesn't exist, the life that's just thrown away. You know, the life that's sitting out there freezing in the cold right now. Don't front like your house can't fit fucking 20, 60 people. Don't front. Don't come and show me that your house is big and you got trophies and there's people starving. That don't make no sense. But Toronto looks at you and stab you in the back because you'll look at the person like a friend. You've been working with them 20 years deep. And they switch up on you because somebody who has nothing to do with their life except tell them to pay a bill. You want my children to act like they can't invent brand new jobs? So I have to tell them the truth. No matter what you do, if you don't know the banksters language, you may not get the money. The money. The money. What we need is great leadership, or at least someone who's going to talk for the little guy. Because the little guy is out here in the cold right now. And I don't know. Maybe because I was coming from the slums and trying to figure out a way to get into the so-called norm. Maybe Jah put me in a position to think just like Tupac was thinking. How the hell we get millions and millions of dollars and nothing don't change? Nobody's going into this thing fairly. Nobody. I'm trying to make sure people understand what's popping. I know it's happening somewhere else, and I know what my govy is doing with our funds. Why am I going to cry over it? I'm not. The people that I surround myself with, I would believe helping them and their greater goals that's going to help mankind is probably where I'm going to go with it and start looking at things that way. I don't need folks to complain about stuff like, I don't know, I'm promoting you, showing off you, and you go out and report somebody. That's crazy. I don't think the world should be like that no more. I think the world should live lovely. I think things should be fair. But what's cool is that the things that happen in the world happen with purpose and plan. That's all. What more to say about that? I'm not sure. I'm not into all that system stuff. Because if I was, it'd be very thorough. And without a doubt, with the ability to talk to people as human beings, things would make sense. They would. I don't see things making sense no more, folks. I see for a top dollar, they're going to do and sell out for a top dollar. They're going to tell you to follow this person because I don't know. I'm done telling people what to do. And I've been stopped telling people what to do. Because when I hear my own people, human beings I'm talking about, that's everybody, tell me separating is the better movement. Isolation is the better movement. And not see more reasons, more positive reasons to channel more good vibes. I don't understand how these politicians can be in power or whatever they call power. I don't know. If you can't walk amongst the people now, you don't deserve a vote. And it's just that simple. Bring it back to the old school days where you can walk and, yeah, I'm running for something. What happened to those things? We've been going through this issue for years before people started putting up their fists at the Olympics. Like, people, you got to understand. because my fans who are watching me develop my show are who I'm going to cater to. So if you don't like me, scroll up, scroll down, move on. On my network, we have very positive people doing very positive things. So you can also skip past me there. That's me. I'm a human being. I decided to make a show about ranting because I'm upset about the traffic in my city. I'm upset about the people being homeless in my city. I'm very, very in touch with my community. And the problem that I have right now as I get older is people who have the dough to make change make more excuses than the people who don't have the dough that want to make the change. And we're in an era where I just watched the country go from in 3 to 4 years, $2 billion up, investing in their own shit. I'm watching doctors become farmers. Farmers become lab assistants. I'm watching in real time, you telling me, oh, the 420 no more. We got to criminalize it again because alcohol is not selling as much. You would think that would be a good thing. I don't know. The generation of kids that keep popping out every 5 years, they decide to have something to say. Then you want to vote every 4 years. Like, I care about you politicians. If it was really me, you wouldn't want to know me. But because I got good positive energy around me, like Stout Tisha, who has a song called Superwoman. Y'all ain't banging that on the radio. You must be nuts. If I was a DJ in that position, I would already be playing it. So I wouldn't run into Bino before or after the event. I'm just saying. I'm one of those type of manager type of guys. My artists, them, know how I get down when it comes to business. So I can't say they ain't done right by me when it came to business. But I can say is that I'm around a lot of talented people. And your system that you devised as talent makes no sense to me because it should not be making any money right now. It's sad that the system is running from people trying to have a physical copy. A physical copy. When y'all sign people into death contracts. Shout out to Little Richard out there. And let me say his name enough that he can get $1 billion off of it. Thinking, whoa, Drake knew this the first 3 years he was in the game. You can't tell me Socrates doesn't deserve some shit. You can't tell me Citizen Kane doesn't deserve some shit. But you could tell me doing an award event for my homie because my homie has helped most of y'all people get halfway there. And that's without my intervention. God damn. It's just an award show, they say. Oh, I get to hear from these so-called people who own property, who right now are feeling it in Australia, right? We heard what happened in Australia. I don't want to disrespect any lives lost. But at the end of the day, you're going to tell me that's going to need help more than the homeless that are currently right now holding up the traffic begging for change. You got one man building, I don't know, over 50 houses. Over 50 little houses that the government don't even want his name to be said anymore. But you people voted these people in. So you don't want me to run because y'all get caught up in the bag too. That's the way I would look at it. You get me? It took me to go to jail and come out of jail to understand there are cops that police the cops. You people want to hold up education and wisdom? For what? It's been slowing up the system. Now you have technology to babysit the human beings. Ooh, I don't want to rant right now. I just want to give thanks to the people who love and been rocking with me from Facebook. Shout out to Dane Calloway and the 13% survey-ish. Y'all need to jump on that. Y'all still want to be on some celebrity shoot? Go after Celebrity Sauce. He got all the good juicies. Yeah, my YouTuber people are pretty solid. You want some doubts, some interest, some I'm curious? Come to my network and let us show you from the Niji standpoint what the culture can be for you. For you, the person who don't understand hip-hop. The person that's bumping the top 40 and thinking you're hip-hop. Those little ones that are dancing. Thinking it's cool to put it up there like that. I wish the greatest of the greats come and work with the dog. I don't want to be on no one's. But if you can walk in my yard, everything should be blessed. It hurts me that Mr. Nori doesn't do more for DMX. And now that since DMX is gone, so much information's coming out. Why do y'all people talk when the person's dead? You're making the person look crazy. You're making the system look like it's winning. Come on. What's really good, folks? I look at things very different. I look at it like, hey, there are people who can farm. Farm. How many people do you know about agriculture right now? How many botulists do you know right now? Yo, I'm willing to take on anything right now. I'm fired up. I well, I'm going to take a guess, folks, because you know we live in this. Let's pop it up a little bit for the folks. We'll see, but we will see, huh? Yeah, man. So I'm back into my energy anyways, folks. At the end of the day, I'm just upset with the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm upset with people who represent our so-called world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just ridiculous right now. I don't want to be this old and be on some nonsense. Yeah. We live. And that's the one thing I love about being live. You can't go wrong because you can only go right. Ooh. Maybe they don't want to come on. Nah. I'm sorry. Feel free to bug Toronto to read your questions out loud because he probably knows your name. I don't know your name right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Blessings to you too. Blessings to you too. What's the name on that? Shout out that name. Majestic Queen. Shout out to you, yo. Shout out to you. Yeah, I'm in my energy bag. I want to see more positive-ish. Like my Nijis who's running royalty papers. They got their mascot Spliffy. You know what I mean? He's running around at the Argos game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should holler at them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all looking into rolling that good 420. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like we grassroots. We down to earth. And you can't get more better than that. Can you? You got to go into the earth to do that. And even if you do, you're still going to have to grow and pass us. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to everybody who's even chipping in on all platforms after the fact. Thank you for taking my ranting seriously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my ranting. This is what it's all about. I'm really starting the top 5 rants for 2000 whatever from this point on, yo. Because there's some people out there that are inspiring me with the way they go ham on the thing. And the great part is they don't do it regularly. You know what I mean? So you know it's coming from the heart when they're ranting about something that should be a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? The backwards hustle is like what they say. The greatest trick ever did to man was the devil saying he doesn't exist. Come on, man. If we're here trying to get the bag as a family, we got to get it as a family. Ain't no pretenders, no half steppers, none of that ish. You know what I'm saying? We got to be realistic for the vibes. Realistic for the vibes. We can't be talking about, oh yeah, I want this for New Year, I want that for New. No, take a goddamn step forward and open up and tell the world, yeah, that's what I'm about. That's what has to happen now. You know what I'm saying? I want to see mans them who have guap open up grocery stores. That's what I want to see. I want to see mans them that already have do something to impress me. And don't make my little self coming out of the gutter come and topple you right now on some just because why didn't you do it? Like, I don't get it. You'd rather go buy a 2000 fucking mare and get sniped up in it. They say you died in your fitted. Your drip. But then you gone from the equation overall. So what do I say to your parents? What do I say to your children if you got children like that? What do I say? Your talented ass get sniped out. But you look good, though. That's what counts, right? Then I got to look at your OGs because obviously they're going to blame the streets. Oh, he ran away. He ran away. It wasn't our fault. It is our fault. Listen, big up to the shorty who's standing up for all them missing children. Because she knows she can't just say missing boys. That's just funny to me. Missing children is the overall narrative she's preaching. For those people who like to get in the comments when she posts something and drop them snooty pooty. Because I won't report you. I'll tell my friends about you.
So is there any good progress on the missing ones?
There'll never be good progress because the amount of kids that get missing, it's an uphill battle if we don't react the very first time it happens. I mean, sorry, when it happens in that moment.
But why?
Well, I don't know why. If I was the mayor, I would know why. That's just me.
The AI talking right now.
That's just me.
The AI is talking right now.
That's just me. If I would know why.
Why?
Yeah, because there's not enough money they're gonna be able to pay me to make me say I gotta look the other way. He must have been nuts.
Why?
Look, like I said, my biggest thing is she has the guts to stand up and say it by the numbers. You can't hide that part. And even when you sit there and tell me these numbers, I believe there's a lot more missing, and you guys are going to keep putting pressure on her just because you think she's alone. Human beings, we need to stand up. Human beings, we need to go forward. Human beings can't
Most
tell me.
human beings
Oh,
are
no, really?
sheep.
No, they're not
Most
sheep.
Human
They're fucking
beings
batteries.
Are sheep.
They are batteries.
There's sheep.
Batteries.
And there's batteries.
No.
Yes, there is. Because
Batteries.
a lot of people
Batteries.
like to follow, and sheep like to follow each other.
Damn. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
But always be aware where the sheep is going. Always be aware.
So basically, you're saying, are you a sheep or a wolf? You make the decision.
Or you're just a little bitch.
I'm just saying, man. When I look at the city, I look at the city for the most beautiful things that my city has. It has a beautiful skating arena, Nathan Phillips Square, but not every night was peaceful. I've been chased with skates on and had to fling them bitches away. Buy some new skates.
You skate.
What? I'm from Canada. Everybody skates. Now, do I skate well? It should be the question.
I love to see
Yo, anytime, anywhere. Any arenas want to open up for me to do a shoot there, holla at your boy, yo. Information at the bottom or somewhere at the top. I don't know. But holla. Straight. I can skate. What the hell? Must be nice. I can rollerblade. I can bike. I can roller skate. Listen, I try to stay active. Period.
Until we see him actively broken your ass on the ground. You know
Listen.
what I'm saying?
It's not about nothing more than when you fall, you gotta get back up. I said when you fall, you gotta get back up. I said when you fall, you got to get back up. This is it. I wasn't taught when I was young to cry about it and tell people about it
Oh,
and whine about it.
cheaper shepherd. You see, but the thing is, being a shepherd, you got to be a good shepherd because you know some of these ones that may be leading them to
A good shepherd.
destruction
A
and
good
all of
shepherd.
them thing there.
A
I fear
good
you there,
shepherd.
facts, Master Inferno. You know what I mean?
A good shepherd knows when people are learning and willing to take knowledge from people who are not about that knowledge. Conflict is probably the biggest thing I would look at in life, man. And we get that for no reason. And here's the problem that I have with us Niji people. Okay. Only one problem. When stuff like this happens. Oh, yeah. Put back on my thing, please. When stuff like you do some positive ish and then some F shit happens out of the blue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And some F shit happens out of the blue, folks. You got to understand it's not random. Not no more. Not no more. It's not random. Trust me on it. Yeah, I am. I'm doing it. Like I said, man, it's not random. Ish happens to you, bro. And the less or more successful that you are, it happens to you, right?
They shot Trayvon Martin dead for looking kind of like I look.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X ended up dead for telling the truth. So as a comedian, I don't think it won't happen to me. I think they've thrown me in jail 36 times in 36 months, and I think you've never seen me in a court of law. That means they're effing with me. And today, they crossed the line. They took my babies.
They took his
All right,
children.
man. Well, Cat, we wish you luck, man.
And luck is unnecessary. Thank you.
Have a good night.
That's what I love Cat for. That's what I love Cat for. What he said, luck ain't even necessary. That's what Cat said. Luck's not even necessary. You know why? Because he knows. He knows. He knows. And they went after his children. This is the shit we got to get away from now. Because that's the system that you grew up in, like I grew up in. So you going to tell me you're going to grow up and die and it's going to stay the same? We're not intelligent enough to work as a community on a fucking ball or a flat planet? We just can't work together. How does one man dictate all this? All this that our Almighty gave us? I just don't understand how one man can dictate that and he's not. Oh, you know what? Shout out to Cat Williams, keeping it real right now to this day, because he warned everybody a year ago now? What did he say? 2004. It's up for all these heathen and motherfuckers. That's straight. So for all the single ladies that be checking in my damn DMs, this is what I have to say right now.
I don't respect men.
Did you have a father that you respected?
I didn't disrespect my father. He wasn't around.
So stop it there, right? You
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
even have the prime example of what you needed to carry your love for men in your later ages. Your father wasn't there to instill certain traits in you so you would accept a man's love. God's love comes through the father. So since you don't really know how to experience and digest the Father's love, that means that you don't really know how to experience and take God's love, because that's where the love trickles down from, right? The Father's love is much differently than the mother's love. The
Damn
mother's
right.
love is more of a coddle love. You fall down, you get back up. Oh, baby, it's okay. You fall down, you get back up. Oh, baby, it's okay. To the point when you're falling down so much, the Father's like, stop falling.
Right.
What are you doing? But the Father would tell you that the first time.
Right.
Why are you tripping and
The
falling?
one
Get
time.
up.
Oh my God, my dad did that to me.
The Father's love is a disciplinarian
Yes.
love. God's love is
The
disciplinarian.
body of a woman is the creator's love. Everything we create life.
No. Let me correct you. Women bring about life. Men create life. In my sack right now, I got 80 billion life forms living in me. Your eggs are dead until a man puts life form in you. Furthermore, you only have
Go
an
grab
X
you a spliffy.
chromosome. Men hold the X and the Y chromosome. So we also dictate the sex of the baby. So you should be thanking your father for creating you, because your mother only brought you to term. But your father is your creator.
Legitimate super genius.
For me, a man's not going to lead me, period. We're going to be partners. I also don't want a man that's trying to dominate, control, tell me what to do, not listen to my opinion or my thoughts or consider what I have to say. I want somebody who's going to be a partner.
This is what I'm saying. With your thinking, you actually disqualify yourself from meeting masculine men, because just you using words like partnership and things like that. What you speak.
Listen, I don't even want to finish it, but I'm going to.
And things like that. What you speak, you thought before you spoke it, right?
Right.
So what is a partnership? A partnership is different from a companionship. A partnership is different from a marriage. That's why you left your marriage, because you wanted a partnership. Because what you think, you are going to speak. And when you speak, you are going to act on those things too. So the fact that you think that a relationship is a partnership is the fact that you left your husband.
Motherfucker. Don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker.
Like I said, y'all don't understand. You don't understand. Y'all are going to tell me some nonsense every time I have some sense to say back. Some sense to say back. So my network gave me the freedom to spread it to the whole world on all platforms. Big up Down to Earth Network. Because they wake her with that Niji energy. You know what I'm saying? We're working with that human energy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the technology, but we're being responsible with it on the network. Shout out to Earthquake Sound International. Come on, folks. We trying to keep it real for the people out there, because the reality is the system tells you to act like this and everything else is going to be safe. In reality, the boy them in Italy joined the people and things are different. The police in Nepal joined the people. I'm sorry what happened in Australia. 100%. Prayers again to all those families hurting that. Seeing? But at the end of the day, the imbalance of the world right now has been there in our face. Our poor little Gen Zs, Alpha Bs, and Alpha Zs, and whatever to come are looking at the same problem that's been around since 1940. What's wrong with the people that are running your countries? Come on, human beings, think about it. Since 1940, we've been recycling the same information and problem. 1940. That's before I was born. I think my grandmother was born them times. So, like, if you can look at the math, then someone who's running our country who can't look at the math and want change shouldn't be running the fucking country. That's the bottom line. You see what I'm saying? That's not the rant. That's just me being educated for you folks who sit there and believe the system really helps. Because the system's been failing before I even was in my daddy's nutsacks. It's been failing. I came out thinking the system was all good, and then 2019 hit. Shit switched up 2020, and now look, we're here and we acting like the people in power who pretty much have the money, even though they shouldn't have any money at all. You see what I'm saying? They have the money to help people, but they don't want to. They don't want to. So again, if you find out that the lawmakers have lawmakers that watch them, can I say that? Can I get a real proper shotgun for that one? Hey kids, when you see somebody see a homeless person and treat that homeless person like they don't exist, like they're a cockroach or something like that, then I'm sorry. You need to stand up and say something. And the people in your community should stand up and say something. Because I've seen people go out of their way and get abused because they didn't know when to stop or draw a line on the help. Yeah. Now finances come down to A, B, C, D, because we all know the system, right? So let's just be real right now. If the system has a part that redlines a community, obviously y'all are going to go broke. No matter how much you're going to tell me that your companies and millions in dollars and trillions in dollars, you probably could make more if there was more competition. But I'm in a country where you know who's running everything. And everybody's all so fucking quiet about it. Why are you quiet about it? This is why our schools are fucked up right now. This is why our children are fucked up right now, regardless of all the terminology that's been around for hundreds of years. You should be able to feel the energy of the person you're coming across. So if you can see their fucking energy is not right, you should keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Choo-choo, keep it going. Don't get caught up in the mix. A lot of people don't understand that. They would go to that person and be like, oh my God, what's wrong? You know what's wrong. And you feel that I'm below you, so you're going to help me in this manner that makes me feel less than a human being. Bad enough I ain't got no goddamn legs. Maybe I'm missing my arm. Maybe I got my balls blown off. Don't got no blood clot, kids, and now you're going to make me feel less than a human because you want to use a word called pity and brag about it. Maybe it's the Jamaican blood in me. Maybe it's the Irish blood in me. Maybe it's that Colombian blood in me. Maybe the mongrel in me feels like, I dare you to do that again around me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I dare you to do it again around me. I'm from the best of the best gutter. The first gutter that they modeled the rest of the gutters from. I'm part of that mess. So obviously, if I'm coming out of that mess, I'm trying to come out of that mess and grow some people with me. Y'all are using my heritage as a way to get bank, and you're still not giving back to the people from the original heritage. Doesn't make no sense to me. It just doesn't make no sense to me. And then you're going to be able to print money any blood clot time you want. So no matter what the economy rate is for the living standard, it's okay. We're already printing money. My daddy told me when I was young, somebody was going to give me fake meat to eat because these movie props look so real. Now I've grown up to want to ask my daddy, how did he know? How did he know? Because now I'm a granddaddy. And just the mere thought of the so-called government that I know that's currently running the country right now, having say over my grandbaby's food, its roof, and land, makes me wonder if my grandbaby's going to come out swinging, because, you know, I like to swing, or my grandbaby won't come out like, well, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, or swipe right. Word. Because you can't tell me you can control somebody's mind if wisdom comes from experience, and experience is what really started the books. Like when someone goes, what came first, the chicken or the egg? The scientist that made the goddamn chicken came first. So the joke is not really a joke, is it? It's just a bunch of rich guys who had some stupid ass kids that heard the little joke and decided to go to school with the little joke and spread that little joke to the rest of the world. They'll eat pheasant. They'll eat shark. They'll eat seal. But if you try to get them some chicken, for some reason they treat you like a Negro. And they got a fucking halo over their head because they're pitying you by giving you some attention. Wow. Then the internet came along and just made it worse. Everybody feels like they're privileged. I'm just saying, the internet, you ain't safe. You know what I mean? Yo, Toronto, did you hear that Toronto DVD has an issue with my boy Friday?
What about it?
What?
About that beef?
Toronto? You would consider that beef? No way.
Or so-called marketing.
Oh, you know, I mean, Jay-Z and Nas did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Nas is a billionaire. He owning a freaking casino. You know what I'm saying? Like, constructive criticism aside,
Listen here,
that's
man.
a success story.
Listen here, man. He's just following his boy, man. His boy already did it and all that at an earlier time. So it's like, yo, man, come on, brother. You gotta match up to me, brother. Come on now. You're considered the greats like me, man. You can't be. Come on now.
Sure.
Pick up the pace. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what can I say, man?
You know what I mean?
If those two never beefed, what would hip hop's landscape be like right now? You know what I'm saying? If that beef never happened, what happened if the West Coast and the East Coast never beefed it out?
That would be something.
That would be a different fucking time branch, wouldn't it?
The South wouldn't have gotten there much of attention as much.
Ooh. So Toronto, you believe that because of the beef, this is why the South got that rise?
They crept. They crept in unification.
I agree with you with that one. The
So,
unification
they're
part.
they're like doing their bullshit over there. Their
Yeah.
bullshit over there. Let
Yeah.
them do their bullshit there.
Yeah,
Let them
true.
do their bullshit there.
Shout out to
Let's
the young
do our
bloods.
thing and rise. And look what happened. How many Southern came up?
Yeah, man. The whole Dungeon family. You know what I'm
Yes, the
saying?
beginnings, but I'm saying from afterwards, how many?
Yeah, UGK.
A
Salute to them.
lot.
Yo, I tell you, Toronto, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how to feel about that answer. I dead ass. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't.
Facts are all right. The facts are the
Dead
facts.
ass, man. It is. That's
okay,
the problem.
I'm
The
gonna
facts are the
I'm
facts.
gonna give you one more
Ooh.
logical one.
Ooh.
You remember that so-called magazines, The Source and the Double XL?
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember that.
If you ever went in them, almost every so-called page of advertisement was either South, Midwest. They
Yeah,
had
yeah,
a
true.
page.
True. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
All
Okay,
right, then.
I ain't gonna lie to you on that.
So-
You're right. You're dropping facts. You're dropping facts.
And the covers enough times. You see Southern, South.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then. I'm not saying there weren't the other ones.
Salute
But-
to that.
They were mashing the magazine, bro.
Team agree.
So if that's from then, right?
Yeah.
So what do you got to say about what you're saying now?
I'm saying I cherish the art of the performer. I cherish the art of the songwriter. I cherish the art of going to an event and coming home nice and happy, maybe some pum pum on the fuck dick at the end of the night, but nonetheless being able to come home, sleep, and rise the next day. I'm grateful for those things, those little things that shouldn't cost me $300. It shouldn't cost me 5 or 7 stacks because she's a baddie. Reality states is, yo, I want to be happy. Do you want to be happy? What makes you happy and what makes me happy are completely different fucking things. So if we could respect the things that do make us happy, then we can grow together. Folks don't want to grow together. They just want to meet you, put you in a fucking picture frame, and then everything's supposed to be all hunky-dory and all right. That part of human beings that is bred from the system. Period. And if we don't find the children, then no more children should be going missing. And that's where the real problem, the system don't want to know, because guys like me want to know why the kids are still going missing. Get me? Still. We're going into another year to add another statistic.
Comes back down to the source, man. Why are they missing?
Ah.
Why are they running? And why they ain't coming back? Because there's one, the no love in the home. I'm just gonna be real. No love in the home. So they love out there, and then most likely not in their city. They gone to OT to make that money.
Yo, my American folks like Dom News, Dom Live News. My American folks who's doing the real positive side, even though they give you the controversy, but they're still gonna do the positive sides and show the positive sides. Like, shout out to that young little scientist girl who graduated from the university at like 15. Like, that's super huge. Salute to you. I wish at this moment I remembered your name, but again, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? To my sports fans, somebody get in the comments and tell me if Papoose' wife already fought the great Muhammad Ali's daughter. Like somebody needs to tell me about that. Did that go down yet? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
that
man.
would have been some big media frenzy kind of thing if it did go down. That didn't go down yet.
I'm just saying, homie.
That didn't go down.
I don't feel like 7 million, 20 million is. I think it should be 100 fucking million on the bag for those two ladies, yo. I don't give a fuck. Y'all are playing our Niji women down. Like, are you crazy? Back in the Roman days, they would have gave them a castle, land, and some people to fucking run. Are you nuts? Yo, like, let's be real, folks, man. Y'all is on some backwards ish. I would not put Muhammad Ali's daughter in no match less than 80 mil. No match where she can physically have to make a sweat. No, I don't care what the other opponent gets, but the purse has to be somewhere around that. About 15 mil, 20 mil, 25 mil. Let's be men about this. Because
but it ain't about men, it's about women.
No. I said let's be men about it. Because the art of pugilism. Are you stupid? Somebody go holler at Dame Dash to make that happen. Make these women get a bag. You act like Miss Muhammad Ali doesn't have her own charity that she's giving people love to. I heard Khalees, she's probably gonna punch me in the face for saying name wrong. Anyways, she got her own little thing coming up with her own little charity thing since the movie shit. So I like to see the good goods with that. Poos is still in control of fucking TuneCore or whatever. Like, come on, folks. I'm not trying to put people down. No. I'm trying to tell y'all, like I said it about Wesley Snipes coming back. Come on, folks.
The one who saved Marvel. Let me say it one
what?
more time.
Say it again, Toronto.
Let me say it one more time. You see all them Marvel movies you're watching now?
Every one of them.
Every one of them?
Every one of them.
Anyhow, there ain't no Blade. You know what happened to Marvel?
Broken.
They would have gone and bankrupt. And guess what? Before that, they R.I.P. to the one who wanted to buy it, and he's seen the future of it before all this digital platform stuff, because he was coming up with that.
MJ.
And that's what he wanted to do.
The real MJ.
No, they had to do a lot of dirt to him.
We're not even going to bring that back up any further. Respect and salute to
I just had to say that. I had to say that.
Thank you very much.
Why? Because it relates to what's going on with Marvel. And the thing is, no, I'm not done. This is the next irk of the day. Now, check this out. The one who saved Marvel.
Yes.
Why is it taking so damn long to be coming up with a recent new Blade? You know what I mean? The one who saved Marvel.
Ooh,
why can't they be? They came up with so much things, right?
So much.
Right? I don't mean to be biased. All right,
brother.
I don't mean to be biased and all of that. But yo, on the real, respect to him. He's been playing Wolverine for a long motherfucking time.
Too long.
But check this out. My boy was playing a Blade way longer before you, brother, and saved Marvel. So what up? But you come up with a movie with Deadpool and him. You know what I'm saying? Listen here, man. I loved it, but yo, he already had enough movies. He even had his own movie too before that twice. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come on now, bro. Come on now. Come on. I'm just saying.
So at the end of
Give
the
respect
end of the day,
to
you're
the
talking
blade,
truth.
bro.
You're talking the truth. You're talking facts. You know, see it. You're talking truth. You're talking facts. And if we had to bring it to the people would side with the truth, and they would side with the facts.
Let's just hypothetically speak.
Hypothetically speak.
If the movie didn't go through, want to know if the movie all three didn't go through, right? What would have happened to Marvel? Know what I want to know. What would have happened after?
Yo,
would it be longer?
We need that.
Would we have these good quality movies?
Hell
would
nah.
even Marvel exist
Hell
on
nah.
the screen?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
And let's get real here, man. Marvel is the one who influenced the superhero era here. Not DC. I love DC, but yo, after when Marvel was coming on ham, all of these different things be coming out all of a sudden. You get me? I'm saying in these recent times.
For those who want to be up to the game, you see John Bernthal. Shout out to John Bernthal, one of the realists out there. This actor is so smart, but it didn't come out of his camp. But yo, the man said he'd rather do what the fans say. He said that out of his own mouth. So no matter what you so-called people,
you know what I read about that man?
Yes, the Punisher, the real Punisher.
You know what I read
the
about
best
him?
Punisher?
No, he took the time to actually read some of the fucking comic books to understand the character more, compared to some of these ones who are in it, don't even know nothing about it.
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
Go to these Comic Cons just to get money off the fans.
I give even mad respect to Ryan Reynolds. You know why?
Yeah.
Because,
salute to Reynolds. Salute to
even
the Canadians.
Before he made the Deadpool, they did a reference to this guy playing Deadpool, and he took interest to it, and then he took upon the comics to get more deep into it, to get into the role, understand the role.
I told everybody in the world, there's no way that Wesley Snipes has beef with Ryan Reynolds and all these people, and they try to play that he was a hard actor to work with. I think the problem that they had with Blade, the third Blade movie or whatever, hey, it wasn't Niji people directing it. Straight. No, that's it. Don't tell me nothing. No, there was no Niji people directing that movie.
That's a part of it. But the next thing is, you know what he said too? He wasn't pleased with the story.
Obviously not.
He was not pleased with the story. He just decided to, because contract things. Probably,
I know.
Right?
I
so
know.
he had to deal with it.
Listen, if Wesley's people want to holler at us, come and holler at us. Let's talk about it via online. Because I know he don't want to come to Toronto on that non-bougie vibe. He is a down-to-earth guy. I know he is. It's just at the end of the day, let's make it happen quick in real time for the people. You know what I mean? So Wesley's people, holler at us, yo. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because me personally, my favorite movie with this dude is Passenger 57. Kids, go look up that movie right now. Go watch that movie right now for Wesley Snipes. Put some money in his pocket right now. Shout out.
The best line on that was, always bet on black.
Shout out to Wesley Snipes, yo.
First he asked him, do you play Russian roulette?
Ooh.
He'll go, well, yeah, time to time. Well, yeah, make sure you always bet on black.
I'm telling you, man, all time. They should have did a TV series from that. Real shit. Real shit. But again, that's the system we grew up in. This is why they're broke. This is why the economy's all fucked up and we have homeless people. Swipe left. Swipe right. The problem I have with the world is that there's things called streamers that are AKA tubers, and tubers are like livers and all these little cute little phrases for people like reporter, journalist.
He's saying this is the era of nobody becoming somebody.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is why they're saying, oh, everybody's gonna come into some wealth. That's the prediction. No, the prediction is one person who likes you is gonna buy you on every platform.
Listen here. You say that again. Everybody gonna come into wealth. Say that.
That's what they said.
No, wait. I'm gonna go by what you're saying. Say that
Everybody.
one more time. Say that one more
They
time.
say everybody this year is gonna come into wealth.
Listen here. Check this out. Because of that, right? You don't want that, because if that happens, what do you call it?
Oh,
Inflation goes up because you got it now. You know what I'm saying? So
Whoa.
everything gonna go up. Food, water,
That-
everything, and all of that. So in a sense, we don't want that.
That
You know, no.
That-
We don't want that, because
that-
now they say you have it. Now you gotta pay for it,
Okay, hold
even
on.
twice as much.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me go back to that little country that was in debt, that turned around and now it's $2 billion up. Because it's on a continent that had this guy named Massa Musa. Yeah, look that up, kids. Massa Musa. Richest blood clot man all till now.
You can't even match it.
So when he came and brought this word called inflation, water was still free. Money really didn't exist in the first place. So their economy was really based on sweat and labor, who can build shit. And at some point in time, if you want to tell me the Nephilim don't exist, or if they do exist, those motherfuckers came around and kicked down everybody's house. Because let me tell you something, that story of the 3 little pigs and the wolf coming by and blowing down the house, take wolf out and put Nephilim in. And the dumb human built his house with straw. And then the dumb human built his straw with brick. And then the dumber human went and came and bought stone. And then the real smart Niji person was like, I'm going in the mountain. And this is why we have that, what do you call it? Those, they want to call them churches, gazebos, whatever the fuck. Those people that built their fucking shit in the rock. Explain that one to me.
What you say? They built it in the rock?
They built it in the rock. Like, if we went there, we would have to walk on the plane. I mean, like the flat plane. And then that flat plane would go up to a little hill that now, from this point on, if we want to go into the city, we're going down vertically.
Oh.
And if you don't walk into the building, you're going to keep falling. So you're telling me there's places on our planet where you can fall forever?
Oh, you mean cavern, like certain caverns, like deep, like.
Brother,
Put it this way.
How-
I'm gonna say this. I'm
how
gonna
the
say this. I'm
hell
gonna say this.
do you
Inner
build
earth,
something?
inner earth. There's certain parts of inner earth has not been explored,
Brother,
just like the sea.
brother, I just want to know, how the hell did somebody say, hey, I want a pyramid in this hill right here, in this volcano right here, in this landmass right
Because
now?
at the
I don't
time-
want it up where
because
people
at the
can see
time,
it.
They were thinking like they were more advanced than we are. I'm gonna say that at the time, less what we have, more advanced. Okay, and they thought about
Wow.
certain things, what like the landmass,
Brother,
certain things like the protection wise. You get what I mean? Or maybe certain things with nature. You get what I'm
the
saying?
mathematical,
You
the
get what I mean?
mathematics
Mathematics back then
are
compared
different
to now?
are different. It had to be different because they're saying there's no fucking straight line. Every line is curved.
like I said again.
Yo, Avatar's leaking some shit to the world, bro.
Like I said again, there's knowledge, long time knowledge, what is forgotten with us. Okay, and
It had
certain
to be.
knowledge- certain knowledge they don't even want us to know. On
Yeah,
top of that.
come on,
You
bro.
know what I mean? So they
How
they
you
don't-
gonna tell us
they
dragons don't exist?
They don't mind for us to for certain knowledge to be
How you gonna tell
forgotten.
us dragons don't exist and niggas is dinosaurs?
That's why they put myths and legends to cover up and mask things.
Like, come on. They sold us Robin Hood, but Robin Hood was one of them from the start. Like, come on, kids. Come on, kids. I don't want you to be peaceful. I want you to be mindful. I don't want you to be a child of rampant energy. I want you a child of pure energy. Because you know when your people say, start the blood clot ramping. At some point in time, some people didn't understand that they weren't talking about you running and mashing up the fridge, fighting whoever you're fighting in the house for whatever and all that other shit. They were trying to warn you about using your energy wrong. That's what they were trying to tell you.
Well, hey, what I'm trying to tell you right now, we're soon coming to a conclusion here.
Okay.
We're running out of time.
I can
here,
give you,
know what I'm
I can give you the
saying?
conclusion right now.
Yeah, man.
I can
Don't
give you
know.
the conclusion. And right after this, you need to tell the people what they need to hear. Do you understand me, my brother? So let's tell you Uncle Bino's conclusion based off of Fallen Soldier that I salute. Shout out to the West Coast.
We had a saying where we would be like, peace, be safe. But then we heard Nipsey say, stay dangerous. And I never understood it. But then when I finally understood it, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Stay dangerous. Because when you are, you're aware. If you're part of the danger, you can see the danger around you as well. You have to stay dangerous. Because if we're not, we're going to get caught unaware. And then we're just a pawn being used. When you carry yourself like a king, you will be.
See what right there? What he said? See what he said right there? There'll be an empowerment, but at the same time, be aware where them damn sheep are going. You know what I mean? Be aware what's going on. Zin, straight up, or you're lost. You get what I mean? In the sauce. Straight up goods. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. We all about a win here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up goods. All the networks here, please subscribe. IG World, thank you for coming in, people, and saying your 2 pieces and all them thing there. Straight up goods. But yeah, as always, we got to end it like this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation rock.